Good morning, Facebook peeps. This is a very crisp June day, June the 8th or June the 9th? June the 9th? Wow. Yeah, June the 9th. Anyways, how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing great. I want to look at something maybe we can look at today. Is probably the most well-known and misused Bible verses in the history of mankind. Judge not. Now, of course, when Jesus said that, he said, "Judge not, lest you be judged." And then it explains, for the rest of the chapter, Matthew 7 is what we're talking about, is how to properly judge, or if I like to say, be discerning. And it's important that we are discerning. That's vital. Now, when Jesus said don't judge, if you look at the context, he says, with what measure you meet, it shall be met unto you again. In other words, with the judgment that you look at somebody, you're going to be held to the same standard. And we can't be hypocritical, but we must be discerning of people. It's not judging to say, hey, burning down a building is wrong. That's just discerning. That's right. Now, of course, maybe we have to look at why the building was burned down. Did the owner burn it down to rebuild a house? We don't know. Now, where we go wrong is we say, that building was built down, and I bet they're trying to get an insurance claim. See, now we're no longer discerning. Now we're trying to judge people's hearts, and we do that a lot. And that is going on, and that is stifling people's ability to have conversations. We've got to be able to talk. We've got to be able to have discourse. We've got to be able to try ideas. That's the importance of free speech. A lot of people like talking about free speech, but when we don't like free speech? We don't like free speech when it offends our ears. And folks, that's the kind of speech that is important. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not even saying it's right. I'm just saying it's important, because we have seen in a nation, in a world, where a lot of people feel like they are not being heard, or their voices are being stifled. And we know historically, when anyone's voices are being stifled, it leads to a radicalization. And we don't want that. As a matter of fact, what we want is we want to be able to, again, discuss things. Now, just because we discuss things, again, doesn't mean your opinion is correct, intelligent. It could be your opinion is absolutely stupid. It could be my opinion is absolutely stupid. And we don't have to respect every opinion. We have to respect people's rights to make an opinion. And I would also like to say, we have one thing that we need to be careful in our speech, I don't know how I moved from judging to speech, but here we go. Yeah, I do, but is we've got to be careful the accusations we make. Does somebody say, I don't have a problem with a woman making less money than a man doing the same job. Now, that man must be sexist. Well, let's listen. Let's see if he has a reasoning behind it. Personally, I don't think we need equal pay. I don't care if a woman makes more than a man. I think there's different abilities. But we have to hear people out and listen to them. not just shut them up because we're making ourselves ignorant. It doesn't mean that we have to be okay with everything. But when we stop judging the heart, which only God can see, we start listening to each other, I think we're going to be a better place. Love you guys. God bless. Bye-bye.